All right, mic check, mic check. All right, Morning Masters Podcast. Your host, man, of course. Across me, I got a very. How many berries should you get, Slim? How many berries does she get? Very, very, or just very special? Three
just
berries?
two, just
two
right
berries.
now.
All right.
Yeah, she's
I got a
taking
very,
break, so she
very
get two.
special guest on the podcast.
Hey.
I got Miss Mo.
What's going on?
Conversations with Mo, rocking the Augusta sweatshirt. I see you, all done up, trying to look good for the camera. I see you, Mo.
So I was confused. I was like, so I've been working on my skin. So I was like, I could go bareface and still kill it.
Now you look nice. You look real nice.
But this a light beat. I just put this on with my fingers. So
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I said brand yourself. You start branding yourself for real. I got you.
put it up there nice.
What's going on with you, Mo?
Chilling. Nothing much. You told me I fell off. Oh, I needed that. So
One thing about me, I'm gonna tell you if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, man.
I appreciate that, but no, I've really been taking a break. I always try to give like a month and a half in between seasons, so that gives me a time to just kind of regroup, spend time with my family, and so I did that. But then like a lot of other stuff kind of came up.
Right.
I had death in the family. I had some technical issues going on, but then I also
wasn't really technical, but it's okay. We discussed that already, so it's all good.
I mean,
I tried to a lot of my listeners. I try to make it real authentic. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
I try to.
Okay, gotcha. So, yeah, but I really just been like making sure my mental is like top notch. Cause it's getting cold. You know how it is when the seasons change.
It's that season.
Yeah.
Season. We didn't get into that yet. I want to ask you. I do want to say one thing about like when I working with you, just for listeners. About maybe a year ago, I guess you could say it started. I was producing.
Yeah.
Your podcast.
Best producer ever.
I tried, you know what I'm saying? But I guess for me, it wasn't that I'm not gonna say you fell off. I just think that, I guess my expectation for you was different.
Yeah.
You had your own stuff, and I said, well, you're gonna do multiple a day or a week.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I'm lazy. Now, that's honest.
I already knew that, you know what I'm
I mean,
saying? But I
I'm
was
lazy.
like, I still had that high of an expectation for you because I just knew how passionate you are about the stuff you do.
When I'm in a zone and when I'm working constantly, I always say this on my show. Like I always be like, I'm in my bag. Like man, say I'm in my bag. But when I'm there and I'm working and I'm into it. I'm into it for 2-3 months straight, and then I kind of not burned out, but I be like, all right, I need a break. I'm tired.
What part do you like the most? Do you like the part of actually doing the podcast and all that stuff, or is the back end part like the editing and the posting stuff and the sharing links and then trying to get these sponsors and all that stuff? Like what part you like doing the most?
I only like being behind the mic.
I knew that. I knew you. I knew you.
Listen, that's the only part I like. I don't like that. Shout out to Slim. He taught me how to do the recording. When I bought all that equipment, he came over to my house one night and he was like, look, do this, this, and this. Real simple. Use GarageBand. Don't use that shit you're paying $50 a month for. So, because I was
one thing
paying.
about Slim, he's gonna find out how not to pay no money. He's gonna find out.
Respect.
I
Do
like
you hear
that.
me? Respect. So when he taught me how to do that, I was like, okay, cool. But then I wanted more. I was like, oh, I need more visuals. I need this. I need that. So then I got this camera. So now I'm trying to teach myself how to, work this camera. But then I was like, I can get somebody to do this.
See, you don't press no button. You just want to hit record.
Listen.
Nah, the camera, the hard part, for real.
But you know what? I started off spoiled. When I first started the podcast, my producer did did everything for me. All I literally did was come in the studio, sit down, talk. He uploaded it to all the platforms, all that. I paid the man, walked out the door. But now, in the last year and a half, I've been learning to be more self-sufficient. And that's good, because I know when somebody trying to fuck me over. So I can be like, oh, no, you ain't got to do that for that. I know how to work this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember trying to teach you it. Sometimes you be like, I don't want no leading, but I don't care about it.
I don't care about all that.
So I ain't gonna tell him no more. I'm just gonna
But
let it go.
I had like equipment like that. That shit look hard to use. I still couldn't use that.
It's easy.
Now what the Rodecaster is,
I heard it's easy.
I'm talking about child's play easy. Like boom, boom,
It's
boom.
color coded.
Right. Like your daughter could do it.
It's also $700, but it's color coded.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but
Nah,
it
that's bad.
came with everything. You think it's bad? I paid more than that.
He's not trying to spend no more than $100 for anything.
Yeah, $200 is like my max.
I paid $1,200 for everything. But it came with the mics and the headphones and all the cords and.
You need to be producing right now. Cause you need to make that back.
I have done some stuff for other people, but I mean, I was doing it for the free ski. So.
Nah, no more free skis, man. You've been doing it for a long time. Right? No more free skis.
I have. I'm a little seasoned.
But for your podcast, like, how would you describe your podcast for people that maybe don't know about it? Even though I know you're a known person, so I'm not sure who don't know about the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Maul hair popping. Went to
I'm
Josie.
not. Listen, I'm really not. I be a little, and I can admit this. I be just a little jealous, but y'all work harder than me, so I see where it come from. But I ain't popping. Like I'm real like on a low scale compared to y'all two.
Come on, boy, don't do this.
I'm just saying. I mean, but it's cool. It's all respect and it's all love.
Here come the popularity debate.
Oh no.
If that's the case. I feel like more popular than us, though. She's more popular than both of us.
Sure.
You've been doing it longer than I have.
I think so. I mean...
No, you have.
I think so.
You've been podcasting way longer than I have. I only been podcasting for about... you got 2 years on me. I only been podcasting for... It'll be like 3 years and the first of the year. But the podcast is... it's about love and relationships. And we talk about a lot of sex sometimes.
About love?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, your podcast. Okay,
yeah.
I'm like, what? Okay. Yeah. A little bit.
Tap in?
Yeah, no, I'm tapped in. I've been there. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I sat in there.
Lots of days.
Man, at first I was a little upset with Mo because we did a podcast and I was like, do not ask
me we get into this.
If I'm in a relationship.
Let's get into it.
But hold up. A couple people told me, they was like, bro, I told Mo, do not ask me am I in a relationship. And she said, first thing as soon as we got on the mic, so you dating anybody?
Yes.
I said, okay. She don't just do that to me.
She's not.
This my shit.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So when I produced our podcast, I used to go set up early. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Mo was never on time. All right, that was number one. But it's all good.
Okay.
The content was good. So
that's why I like recording at home.
Yeah, she was never on time.
I'm already there. 15
minutes late. 30. I understood that. All right. So I think one time, I ain't gonna say his name. One of the guests came up there and we was talking for it first, and another person was there, a woman. We always talking, whatever. And I remember him like vehemently saying like, all she has to do is not ask me this. You came in, we celebrated. You came in, I talked.
Oh, I remember that.
Don't ask me this. I started a podcast. 3 minutes in. So who you dating? And I remember him like, he just looked at her like, did you not hear what we were talking about? That was the only rule.
She did me
it
like
was
that
one rule, and she was like, no, I'm asking.
This my shit. Listen, so when I extend the invite, I always say, hey, look, that's what we're gonna talk about now. Now, if it's something you don't want to ask, you ain't gotta ask it. Answer it. Excuse me. You ain't gotta answer it. But I'm damn sure gonna ask it.
So you never say, okay, I'm not gonna ask you that.
Oh yeah, I'm asking whatever.
Now I think about it, I don't remember you saying yes to him or to the other guy.
No, I'm asking what the fuck I want to ask.
I remember them asking you not to ask, but you might just.
You can put a request in.
Wow, like
just like PCO, that shit get denied. Listen, that shit can get denied. And it's, I get how people are, and I don't want to be that way because I don't answer a lot of questions. However, I get it, but I mean, you think Charlamagne got where he is not asking questions? I mean, this is a part of journalism. So you really gotta ask the questions that people want to hear. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, for instance, like what's going on now in the media? Let's just, like, because we were talking about Meg Thee Stallion earlier. Nobody cares about these sob stories about what she told the police and this, that. All they want to hear is that little short nigga say he did it. That's it. That's
that
it.
Ain't happening.
And, I mean, of course, he going to play the fiddle, so he not going to tell us. But I'm saying,
I wasn't there.
If you were in an interview.
Because he ain't do it.
That's one of the first couple of questions you're going to ask.
True.
So I'm asking. Fuck it.
No, now, in defense, I'm not going to lie. Now that you bring up Charlamagne, I do think, if we have COVID going on and all that stuff,
yeah,
and he came up to the Breakfast Club, that would be the first question to ask. Yeah. Did you do it?
So did you do it?
No matter what he said, because
or why it took you so long to say something?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, why you don't feel like she was trying to exploit you? Like just all those type questions. That's the shit people really want to hear.
But I asked you a question because you kind of dance around it. But I'm good. I'm a good guy. You can't catch me that.
No,
way.
come on. Look, I might have forgot.
How do you feel when you ask somebody that question, even though they say like don't ask?
I don't feel no type of way.
No, like. When you ask, but when you ask and you see a reaction or they even answer, because they still answer, But you like I know. First of all, I know you know the answer. You know the answer already.
I really don't.
No,
I really don't be knowing.
Oh my god.
I ask you all the time who you dating, or
Me, I'm different. I'm nobody.
You give me vague answers.
I'm a vague guy.
And I tell, like, me and my friends have conversations, and I be like, do you have a clue? Because I couldn't buy one with Maine. Like, I don't know. Nah. So, I mean, same thing with Slim. I be wanting to know, not because I give a fuck, but because I'm nosy.
Yeah, but you just nosy. I understand.
I'm just nosy. I mean, and probably after the conversation ends, I'm never going to think about it again because I don't really give a shit either. But it's just like, come on, tell us. Indulge. Enlighten us.
But how do you feel when you ask that question, though?
I feel no type of way.
I feel like we still didn't get to it. You don't feel no way?
No.
You don't feel like, I guess for me, I'm thinking like, if I was, can I say, I would feel good asking that question. Like,
oh, I feel like game on. What's up?
Yeah, see, see, it's a competitiveness thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I always give a disclaimer. We gonna talk. Like, for instance, when I had the Blair Brothers on, Neil said, "Don't ask Monique. I'm not talking about it." All right, cool. So what's up? Who you dating?
Oh wow.
And he's
so it's clear to say like you're gonna ask that question.
Listen,
that's
the
like
show
a
is
question.
about love and fucking relationships. Now, I might invite you on the interview to talk about your business ventures, what you got going on, and that's cool. The community needs to know. But on a lighter note,
you're funny.
Who you fucking?
Funny, bro. Because let me tell you, me and Slim had this conversation. I tell him like this: the way I see it, the podcast is called Conversations with Mo.
Yeah.
All right. Your name is in it, so I was gonna surround you, right? And I always tell people like, if let's say you had Sabo on one time, right?
Yeah.
He didn't come in and talk about music. Y'all brushed upon it, yeah, but that's not what it's about. But I feel like anybody that listens to the podcast, which also is another thing, before you come on a podcast, you should listen to it and see what it's about.
Yeah.
Which we're going to get into later. But I think he knew that coming in already that this, because he listens. He's a supporter.
Let me tell you how, but it's funny because how I met him was through his music. I didn't know.
Culture Fest.
Yeah, I met him at Culture Fest.
I'm listening.
I didn't want to insult him, but he was standing by the stage. I was hosting Culture Fest, and he was standing by the stage. Sabo kind of buff. Well,
yeah.
He's slimming down now, but like he was buff back then. So I was like, I looked at him. I was like, "Hey, so are you security?" And he was like, he probably was like, "Bitch."
Shout out, rap.
I know, right?
Listen, he was like,
I'm on next. Nigga.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, "Nah, I'm up next. I'm one of the artists." I was like, "Oh, okay." He gave me like a little wristband and all this stuff, and I started listening to his music. And I was like, he is really dope. Yeah, I'm gonna have him on. We're gonna talk about his music, but we're gonna talk about a whole lot of other shit too.
You seen the Muscle name and some other stuff. I got you. There you go.
I mean, no, he not my. He a little too young for me.
That was kind of.
That was funny quick, too. I'm about to tell y'all a funny Sabo story. I was messing with this girl in Savannah one time.
Oh, I already know the story.
And she was like, "I just want to let you know off rip. I messed with somebody from your podcast. I'm thinking it's one of my homeboys. I'm like, man, who? She told me Sabo. I said, man, Sabo don't care about you.
How could you say that?
You gotta
I ain't say that for real. I just said a word.
Nah, you was mad. Yeah, were you upset?
Nah, I wasn't mad. Just so happened me and him did a photo shoot like right after that, and
just
I brought it up to him.
Yo, yeah, men are funny, ain't it?
Listen, that slogan, Slim be wildin', is put that on your back.
Slim hit him up. Hey, yo, you want to do a photo shoot?
I got it. I got something. I got something for you.
He said, take some pictures for me. I said, I got you. And when we was at the shoot, I brought it up to him, and he started laughing.
Okay, she probably told him the same thing. Don't be mad.
She probably tell him.
I don't know.
She probably tell
him. I don't think she would do that.
Let me tell you, she told him because she wanted him to know because she felt like they may have had something. Clearly, they didn't have nothing.
Oh, Coach Mo, here we go. She her bag, bro.
That's true too.
You. I'm a woman. I get it.
So, but on a podcast, now you mentioned love and relationships, right?
Yeah.
I gotta ask you a question, and I know anybody that's a fluent listener of your podcast gonna understand this question. So, did you ever unblock Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Pepsi.
Golly, I just knew we were gonna be able to get through this show.
You told me not to ask you that, but I asked you anyway. See how that feel?
No. I see what you did there. Now, I unblocked them, but
he was too busy for you still?
I don't know. So remember the last time we talked, I told you I unblocked him and tried to give him a second chance because all y'all said that I should have unblocked him. And I did, and he still was too busy.
Well, in my case, I said you shouldn't never block me in the first place. That's what I said.
You know, I just posted something on Conversations with Mo page today.
I do this. This is what I do, Mo. I do it. I seen it. Go ahead and say your post, please.
So on the post, I was like, you know, what warrants you to block somebody?
Aggravation.
What puts you in a position to want to block somebody?
Aggravation.
Don't I said that because I blocked somebody today.
Again?
Well.
Why you blocked him?
Because he know I got a boyfriend.
I knew it was a guy. See?
Yeah, he know I got a boyfriend, and he consistently keeps calling me, reaching out to me, texting me, and I feel like that's a disrespect to my nigga. Don't do that. I don't play that.
She faithful too? We're gonna talk about that. That's what I'm talking about, man.
No, like I'm loyal by fault. So
in the Augusta sweater, that's what I'm talking about, man. Putting on for the team, man.
So he like
shout out to Latasha, man.
Listen, I'm so excited. I wish my daughter was in school.
Yo,
because she teaches at my daughter's school. Was that some shit?
I don't know, but I'm shout out to Tasha for it. We had a dope episode this year, one of my favorite ones.
Oh yeah. I like that one. I watched it.
Let me tell you what's funny. Remember that day y'all were joking about me having COVID, all that stuff at your house? When I didn't have it. But remember I was at your house and y'all were joking about
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was at the time. I ain't gonna lie, I was sick. I was really sick. But I had been hurt that day and then I came to your house. That's why I was so tired. Remember I fell asleep?
Oh yeah, you
like
did. On the sofa.
Seconds.
Yeah. Listen, I think you had it.
Might have, who knows? Can't bring a real one down.
I sprayed and stuff after you left though.
That's all good, man.
I mean, because I wasn't sure. Shit, leave that shit where it's at.
I had to get that money, man. Had to get that money.
Robbing me out here. Highway robbery.
I had to pay Slim that day, man. I had to get that bread.
Oh, shit. And Slim high, from what I heard.
Nah, not for me.
Oh.
I get the
must
homie
got
price.
The homie hookup.
We make a lot of money together, man. It's been a good year. I love 2020. I ain't gonna lie, man.
It's been good for some.
High too. I'll be hearing that too.
I was joking, but you ain't never charged me nothing. Yeah.
Ooh. Spicy.
I ain't gonna lie though, I do be charging people for like the stuff I did for you, and the girl got mad at me for that before.
For me, stuff you did for me?
Yeah.
What happened?
Like, she tried to trick me and like offer me some food.
Oh.
And she started asking me a whole bunch of questions, and I was like, "Nah, I charge for this." She got mad.
You stop eating?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
We was at Bonefish Grill.
That little nigga can eat.
That was a down payment, man.
We was at Bonefish Grill, boy. I was eating.
Oh no, he could eat.
But back to the blocking thing. So like that you what the disrespect to your guy made you block him, right?
Yeah.
So did you talk to your guy about that at all? Or
Oh yeah, we talk about everything.
so that's made, so you didn't make the decision. He said block him.
No, he didn't say nothing.
You just did it off the strength.
Yeah. So I brought it up to him and I was like,
you trying to bring this one home?
No.
You trying to bring this one home? Nah, you blocking people. Nah, this is different.
Nah, listen, he stuck with me.
You smiling?
Don't do that.
This is crazy.
You know I'm a He-Man woman hater. I mean, a dude hater.
Look at her.
No, don't do that.
Oh.
She good, ain't it?
But no, like, I brought it up. I was like, you know, I met this dude before I met you. And so the dude is cool. Don't get it twisted. I met him at, came from nothing, Juneteenth. I met him Juneteenth. He inboxed me and was like, I seen you at the Juneteenth thing. You know, I'm trying to holler, blah, blah, blah.
This is the dude you with now?
No, the dude I blocked.
I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of, you shouldn't have talked to him. Anytime I see you out and they hit you up later on, like, I just think that's kind of corny.
Well,
That's
it started
like
raining.
You saying I should have kissed you.
It started raining.
Crazy, man.
So,
You supposed to do that.
Yeah. It started raining, so he probably didn't get the opportunity because as soon as that rain came down, I was like, hey, let's go. So, but he never had time. So he had like a whole, 2 months maybe. Never had time, never initiated a date. He'll call me all day, text me all day, but he ain't talk about shit. So, when I met my boyfriend, I was just like,
Met your what?
My boyfriend.
Oh, God.
Don't do that.
This is...
So,
It's always that one person.
I'm trying to tell you, yo, Mo, I ain't know this. This wasn't in my notes. Boyfriend was in my notes.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. But but anyway, since then, I think he was trying to be funny because he follows me on Snapchat, and so I said something about my boyfriend on Snapchat, and he texted me and said congratulations, and I was like, for what? And he was like, on your boyfriend.
He in his bag, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I take that back. He sounds smooth.
That nigga was spitting.
Because listen, I had already deleted his name and his name out my phone. So when the number came up, I was like, "Who is this? Talk about congratulations." And so, but anyway, fast forward, ever since that Snapchat, he's been hit me up, texting me, all this and all that, and I'm like,
You look better now. You with somebody else.
Oh, I
better.
know. Yeah, I get it, but nah, I'm straight. I'm real good.
She said she happy.
I'm super good. Listen, I ain't trying to mess up my cash cow. Don't.
Cat. Oh, that's don't send it to your boyfriend.
No. I don't mean like that. I mean like he's
Sponsor.
really good.
That's how I'm hearing.
No.
I hear a cash out right now.
No. He's really good to
Need
me.
them sound effects back,
I know,
man.
right?
Listen,
I'm bringing back next time.
you need to have a roadcaster. They got all. You can download the new ones and everything. But no, he's really good to me.
I'm gonna take yours.
I got you. He's really good to me, and so I don't think I would ever let no shade, no disrespect, no bum ass nigga who can't even take a bitch on a date.
Hey, let me tell you right now. I gotta stop you.
You gotta be a bum because you won't take.
Not even because you won't take him, but like you saw me in a club. Well, not a club. You saw me at a little event. You trying to holler. All you doing, it's like the what you doing text. Like you texting me every day, talk about what you doing. I'm chilling. What's up? Oh, what you got going on today? Chilling. What's up? And it doesn't have to be like let's go out, let's hang out. I mean, nigga, we could go walk at the park or something, but you interested in me, but all you're doing is texting me every day. So what you interested in doing? Because I'm 38. I got shit to do.
Oh.
No. No, I'm 38 years old. Like, what you want to do? And, I get everybody got life, but listen. When I met my boyfriend, we were like my boyfriend. No. We was talking for like a week, and he was like, "Look, I'm gonna be in Atlantic City and Philly next week. I'm gonna fly you out here. Come on, do whatever."
Oh, never mind. That's a right. I see how he won.
Oh, that's where you was getting all the beach pictures from.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to be serious.
It makes sense now.
I see now. That's why she ain't
I see what's going on.
I see what's going on.
Listen, so ever since then, it was like, you ain't talking about nothing. So I mean,
now I'm gonna stop you there because it's your boyfriend. You kept saying that word, so good. We on that now. But so that hasn't made you want to record more? Because you said about relationship and love, right?
Yeah.
Now I say that
it has, but I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm just so busy. No, I ain't gonna say so busy.
Slim now.
No, I'm just so.
That's Slim favorite.
We're in a honeymoon phase.
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Yeah, we're in a honeymoon phase, and I like it. Like he gives me a lot of attention. So I just want to be in his space.
Yo, you wild, man.
You should have never gave me a mic.
I said, brand yourself.
You should have never gave me a mic.
The whole time. I like this though.
Man, I'm not gonna let you get past this part.
No, we're not. Go ahead.
So now you just said that she's happy now and she's not
about
recording.
men.
So that means the show is about her being unhappy and bashing the men.
No, I got so much to say. Like Cha-ching. Me and him even sat down and was like, we was gonna do something together.
Oh, you invite? Oh my God, you invite a man on the podcast now?
I mean, he's my boyfriend.
Oh, y'all about to start a couple's YouTube channel? Oh, we got it here first. They about to start a couple's YouTube channel.
Queen Mo, let me find out. This is crazy.
What's gonna be the name?
About a lot of stuff. I don't know. I can't find nothing catchy. I can't.
Conversation with Mo and him. I like that. That's what's
I like
up,
that.
Man.
Conversation with Mo and him. He's not gonna like that.
He don't care. He's older. He don't care about stuff like that.
I figured he was older though.
How you figure that?
You be in your bag. I know your type. Your type, not your age. That's the first thing.
And you call him your sponsor.
I did not call him my sponsor. All I said was I ain't trying to fuck up my cash cow.
That's a sponsor.
But just to be clear, because we laughing, but we didn't get to it though. But like, Slim had this thing right where he called a podcast Lipstick Podcast. So kind of like Angela Yee.
Oh, okay.
And you like Angela Yee, so
I
you know
love
what I'm saying? Lip service. I guess it's probably where you get it from, whatever. But it's kind of like, what would you say? What would you describe it as? A lipstick podcast.
A lipstick podcast is podcast that's strictly about love, relationships, and who you fucking. All the hot, nasty gossip, drama. And the reason like that they gave it that title is because Angela Yee podcast is called what? Lip service. Yeah. So they call it Lipstick Podcast because like I only seen 3 of her podcasts before. I seen one with the baby. Yeah, I don't watch that type stuff. Listen, I seen one with the baby. I seen one with King Vine. When I seen the one with King Vine, I was confused. I'm like, this little nigga done killed people before. And
why
you asked him about his girlfriend. Like, this is weird. This is super weird.
Why?
Now you say that point, I do see both sides of that though.
He doesn't think like that. Like, so it's one moment that I just can never forget that I knew was like, this isn't what you do during a podcast. He was talking about his girl and he was like, man, that's my bitch. I love her so much, and woody whoop. And they kind of brushed it off and changed the subject. Then they brunk her up again a little bit later, and he said it again, and he was like, nah, that's my bitch. She gonna ride for me. And then that's when they had enough. They was like, why are you calling her a bitch?
Oh, but you know what? I'm so different. I like shit like that.
Yeah,
I've overheard.
He was confused.
Yeah,
he was like, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah,
like what's going on?
Because for him, that's a term of endearment.
Yeah,
and they're looking at it like, oh my God, why would you disrespect?
So you okay with that though? Like,
I overheard my boyfriend call me a bitch, like to not like,
homeboys.
Yeah, he was like, man, you know,
turn you on a little bit.
I was like, oh shit now. But he's from Philly, so you know the lingo is a little different.
Got your up north guy.
Yeah, all the time, all the time. I ordered a sweatshirt that said Young John on it. It's cute.
Aww.
Oh, y'all wearing matching outfits?
He's older, yes. That's what old people like to do.
He just went down a point.
Yeah.
I was rocking with Holmes till I heard that one.
He don't know. He don't know. He don't know I bought it. We saw it on Instagram. He was like, "Oh, that's tough." Like, da da da.
You taking notes?
I was like,
You being attentive.
Y'all got matching Timbs?
You ain't podcasting.
No, but we got matching sneakers though.
We ain't gonna do that though. We ain't gonna do that. Though.
We got matching sneakers
my bad,
though.
B. My
They
bad,
different. They different. Like them little joints that you pull with the string.
Yeah, the tough ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate
definitely
them.
some Philly stuff.
I hate them.
Matching butters. That's crazy.
He listened to Meek Mills.
He listened to somebody else that I don't know who he is.
Not Will Smith, right?
No,
All
God.
right, I'm talking about how old he is.
Some guy that's always talking about killing people. So
That could be anybody.
I don't know. I just hear it in the car all the time, and it's like
Could be AR.
I hope not AR app.
Yeah, he might be a real one.
I have no
Might be
idea.
a real one. Might be a real one.
I know. I just don't like listening to it, and we hear all the time.
But like to Slim's the main point you're talking about at the beginning, like would you classify your podcast as a lipstick podcast? And are there other podcasts out there like you, like in the city or in the area?
I feel hit. I mean, I feel like. But I don't.
Not a diss though.
No, definitely not.
It's
no,
a
no,
description.
No. Yeah, it was just a description. I never would have placed
That's a nice
it that
word
way.
you use. I like that.
Yeah, I never would have placed it that
smart.
way. I like it.
But I think I'm thinking in order to describe it, I think that's probably. I don't want to say it's like Angelique. I'm not because I don't think you like Angelique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think you like Mo.
Yeah.
But I do think the content is similar.
Yo, most definitely. I like the description. I don't feel like no type of way about it. I think it's a cute little way to say some shit. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't listen to.
You tell me all the time. I already know.
I don't listen to other people's podcasts.
You listen to Angelique?
I used to, but my job now, I don't have the opportunity to have like moments, long periods of time without being bothered. When I used to do payroll and when I used to work at ADP, I have damn near 4 hours where nobody's talking to me, nobody's bothering me, my phone's not ringing, nothing. I work in a school now, and so it's like my phone always ringing, somebody always knocking at my door. I don't get that free time, and there's always a pause. Okay, play. Pause, and then it's like, well, what the fuck are they talking about? Rewind. And so I don't get the opportunity no more. And when I get home, home is home. I don't do nothing when I'm home.
We're going to get you some time management classes. I'm going to tell you right now, because this is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, because I'm curious.
Since minute one, I'm hearing a lot of time management issues. But you know what? We got you.
You already knew that, though.
I'm going to get you right. We're going to get you right.
A podcaster not listening to podcasts is like LeBron James not studying game footage.
I see both sides of that though. Cause I do say this. I don't do it sometimes because I don't want to get influenced by somebody's topic or the way they doing stuff. They struggle.
Yeah.
I felt like I was doing that for a while, but before I was listening to Angelique, Drink Champs. I like.
You gotta get inspired, Mo.
I like DeVale and his wife. I've been listening to them a lot, and Kev on Stage.
Oh, you trying to get married? Mo,
And
wow.
his wife. Yeah.
Mo trying to
That's
get
the goal.
married, boy.
Listen, I'm going to pop up one day and just be like, so what y'all was talking about? Just with my hand all in the...
But I want to know what's your definition of a single mom? Is it just a mom that don't have a boyfriend?
I think most people classify single moms as women that aren't in relationships, or because you're unmarried with a child, that makes you, single parent or single mom. I'm just me.
So you're not a single mom?
No, I'm Mo. My child is about to be 17. Like,
She's not grown. You think she's grown? You think you
listen, my 18-year contract is almost up, baby. I am at the Woo! Right at the edge.
So, but do you think if somebody gets support, like, can they still be considered a single mom getting support?
What type of support?
Say
like child support?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, you still single because you're unmarried.
So to you, just the definition, just not being married, make you a single mom.
Yeah.
If you got a boyfriend, or if you got a boyfriend like you.
That still makes you. It doesn't make you a single mom, but it makes you a woman in a relationship, raising a baby, co-parenting, because you still ain't a wife. The fuck?
It sounded all good, but it's harsh at the end.
Listen, you still ain't a wife. Listen, I think we as a society. I mean, nothing's wrong. Let me double back. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship with a man and y'all raising y'all kids. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with that. If y'all are committed to each other, great. But the whole single mom thing or single parent thing came into play because you had a baby unmarried. So, I mean, I don't think it's like no bad thing or nothing. I just feel like you define what your relationship is as a parent or as a person. I don't want to be defined as a single mom because I'm not. I got a lot of help, not from the other parent, but I have a nice...
Yeah, you made sure of that.
Listen.
She made sure she threw that in there.
Might check, because that nigga has not paid his child support. Let's be clear.
Yikes!
But, you know...
It's COVID, yeah, man. He going through some things, man.
Don't get me started. But I had a real strong village. I had a lot of help. So, I don't know. Don't stamp me with that one. And like I just said, my 18-year contract is almost up. We're at year 17.
You ready, ain't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready to have empty nests. I'm ready to not have to take nobody to work. I'm ready to not have to say clean up my kitchen behind yourself. Yeah.
So what's some things that, at least for your daughter, like that she trying to do, like follow college-wise and stuff like that, what she trying to do?
So, you know, she's a dancer. She goes to Davidson Fine Arts. So she's just trying to go somewhere where they have a very strong dance program. A friend of hers or somebody she knows choreographs for Beyonce or something or another. And when she hears stuff like that, she gets excited. So she really wants to dance, but she also wants to go to nursing school. So we talked about that. Kennesaw, Spelman, Howard, UGA, all on the list. So,
as a parent, how proud are you? On a scale of 1 to 10 of your daughter, how proud are you?
I'm always proud. Like you might have seen my post about her SAT scores.
Yeah.
Then the first line it said she told me not to post this.
Yeah, I'm aware that you do that. Don't ask questions. You're gonna ask the question. Don't post it. You're gonna post it.
I sat on it for 2 days.
That's not good enough, but it's all good.
Well, and it wasn't that she wasn't proud of it.
But you was proud of it.
I was.
I got you.
Because you know what I got on my first time?
Yeah, let's go ahead and hear it.
Like 9 something. Like, no lie. Like, I ain't take that bitch no more after that, though. I took the ACT and knocked that bitch out the park, and I was like, we're done.
ACT me.
So, but no, like, she got a 1080 on the PSAT. So I was like, oh, this is about to be lit. I can't wait to see what the SAT gonna look like. And then on the SAT, she got 1110. But this is a single, I mean, not a single, but like only child. It's always been me and her. Her first couple of years of life, like I was a teacher. So all I remember, my grandmother was a teacher, and all I remember her saying was make her smart. And you know, black women are doing like amazing things. You know, we got 2-3 degrees. We out here CEOs of corporations, and I just want her to be able to see that and strive for that. So I'm always proud of her. Right now she's working and going to school. She's going to school virtually, but she had to talk me into letting her go to school virtually because she was like, oh my God, COVID, da, da, da. And I was like, well, if I got to go to work, your ass got to go to school, God damn it. But she was like, I'm really trying to, and she's so good with money. She's so much better than me at her age.
It was a village, you know what I'm saying? She probably got it from her grandfather.
What? Oh.
Yeah, I know him. Tony.
Funny.
Tony don't play, man. Tony got that bread. Let me tell you right now.
You know, it's funny. We had a family meeting the other day, and he said,
A family meeting?
Yeah. We have family meetings all the time.
What's up?
Yeah, we had a family meeting. But it was like a real meeting. We were talking about like life insurance and stuff like that. So he said, I just want y'all to know, y'all cremate me if anything happened to me. But y'all ain't got to worry about me leaving y'all no money because I'm going to spend it while I'm alive. And thought that was so
That nigga
funny.
spitting.
This guy, he's probably one of the funniest guys. Like just in passing, seeing him though. But referee wise, he was the hardest ref I ever seen. Oh my, he don't play. You breathe wrong, Tech. He don't care.
Oh yeah, he don't care.
He ain't doing that. Like my brother play. You know,
Yeah.
my brother just swing his arm. Tech. He don't care.
Yeah, he about that life.
Nah, but he cool though, for real, man.
I remember. So he's been. Since I moved into this house, he's been like doing my yard and all that stuff. And so I kept saying, oh, my grass not growing over here. It's not doing like I want to do. He was like, call Maine, see if they got that fertilizer down there.
Don't call Maine. I'm telling you right now.
I did. I texted you. I was like, my daddy said. And he brought it back the next day. And the fertilizer's still sitting on my porch.
Yeah, I remember he bought it. I gave him a discount. And I don't know if it's the right one. That's why I gave him a discount.
I mean, they always be using the military little joint.
All different. I'm telling you right now. It's different for different seasons, but nonetheless. I skipped over this question about your podcast, though, because that's the main thing. I want to make sure people watch this. They know you're doing your podcast about Start Back Up. So you're starting your 4th season, right?
Yes.
You are sure of that?
Yes.
What day we starting?
So today is the 22nd.
Oh, boy.
I'm going out of town this weekend.
Out of town.
She's going to be going out of town a lot.
This is why we can get the podcast.
No, I'm actually not. I'm going to visit some friends, but my boyfriend gonna be there. So when I come, so Tuesday I'm set to record. Hopefully to put out on Thursday.
Let me get to the next question, man.
I put it in my calendar though.
How does your podcast impact women, in your opinion?
My hope and my goal is to not make women like hard or nothing like that, but just to like peep game. I think a lot of times we be so lost in the sauce that we let a lot of shit fly that we probably shouldn't. And I learned from my personal experiences, but I have a lot of homegirls that go through like unnecessary bullshit. So I be hoping like my story or the conversation can be like, I'm putting this nigga out when I get home. As you should, sis. He been living rent-free in your house for months. Get that nigga up out of here. Go find you a real nigga that's paying all the bills.
Go find somebody from Philly. Fly you out.
Getting flued out.
Hey.
But no, I'm hoping to inspire women because a lot of times women don't have that one friend they can be like, all right, you need to get your shit together. Like, I can always count on you to say, all right, Mo, what you doing? You slacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that every time.
Yeah, and I appreciate that because I know it's not coming from ill intent or anything like that. But sometimes we have a lot of yes men or yes homegirls around us, and they be like, "Yeah, girl, it's gonna be all right."
I know, right?
Bitch, this nigga black my eye. Like the fuck? No, I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying that's the type of shit. Or this nigga cheated on me. Or this nigga ain't had no job in 2 years. Like, what you mean it's gonna be all right? We 2 months from eviction. What are you talking about?
She
like,
holding it down. No. She holding him down, man. What you need a job for?
Shit, who gonna hold her down? Because they about to get put out.
She working 2 jobs, man. She got to get it.
I would never, ever be out here working 2 jobs and a nigga sitting at home sucking up all my air and eating my groceries.
Might be babysitter.
Listen, I had a huge family. Huge. Somebody else could watch these kids. I'm not doing that.
But you mentioned black women and them doing a lot of job being CEO, making a lot of money now. That's some of the perks that come with it. You make a lot of money, you start being a provider. So
a sugar mama?
So y'all can have sugar daddy, but people can have sugar mamas.
I mean, if that's your preference.
Have you been a sugar mama before?
Do I look like? I mean, I've dated younger.
You look a little sweet today.
Okay.
What's wrong with being a sugar mama?
I ain't got it.
That's sexist. That is sexist. So
it's not.
You can't get a girl to fly
Mo
you out.
one-sided, bro.
Very. What's going on,
figured it out.
Mo?
And you let Maine paint the picture. Maine does that. He's good at painting that picture.
He will.
Bob
you
Ross.
let him back you in that corner.
Listen, do what you do that work for you. But me and I guess because I've dated a few bums.
A few?
A few.
I mean,
I don't even lie.
Only 3 bums?
No, maybe 3. I can say 3.
You want to name them or no?
My baby daddy.
Ah, boy.
Oh, yikes.
That was the first. I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pimp.
He started it for all you.
Hey, bro, if you want your get back, come get on sit downs with Slim. I'll rock with you.
My baby daddy was. But you know what?
No. Who else?
Another nigga from Philly. Another nigga from Philly.
Philly, y'all ain't doing too good.
One for
That
one.
nigga was a bum. That nigga was a bum. But I liked him.
He had a lot of brotherly love. Nah, probably
Not
did.
enough.
He probably understand.
Not
so.
enough. Not enough to shake my finger at. Like, nah.
Who's
Alright,
number 3?
You dated 2 bums? You can't think of one. I know some people you dated. You can't think of one?
Nah, I wouldn't consider them bums.
Oh, you trying to get that dope, and I understand.
What makes these men bums though?
So we're taught that men are supposed to protect and provide for us. I've always been in a situation or a position where I've always provided for myself and my daughter. So I don't need you to do those type of things for me. However, in the event that I may need something or I may need your help, you not being able to assist me, I'm going to look at that kind of sideways. You might not have it. I get it. No problem. But in how you treat people, I think for me, my definition of being a bum is how you treat women and how you treat people, how you maneuver or, act in a relationship. Because I might call you a bum based on your personality and your character, not because you broke.
Got you. Not based on income, just how you move personality-wise.
Absolutely. Not when I say bum, the 2 niggas I just named was broke as fuck, so they were really bums.
They bum by definition and by your definition.
Fucking yes.
Got you.
And their character, because I feel like
That sucks.
I know. Right?
I feel like if a man don't mind asking you for money, like don't mind like holding their hand out like a fucking child, oh, that nigga's a bum.
I can see that.
And he ain't
my
got
mom
shit.
would agree. I'm pretty sure my mom would agree.
Oh, absolutely. But
I know the game, baby.
oh
I know
yeah,
the game.
you got it good, because mom's probably like, okay, so.
Oh, I'm gonna send on the
her.
other side. I done asked some gents for some money. Before.
Nah, I can't do that.
But
I'ma
I
keep it
don't
a
feel
buck.
like
I
you
done
were
did it.
broke. Like, oh, I need it.
You're using them.
You,
I'm
now,
asking
see,
him.
I
I'm
didn't say.
asking him.
Oh, okay. I
asking
didn't
him.
say
Man,
that.
chill.
Just
Y'all making the spot hot.
people gonna watch this.
Y'all making the spot hot. Chill out.
But now, like stuff like that makes you a bum. When you don't know how to communicate efficiently and effectively in a relationship, and you make man.
And I just told Blue to turn his phone off, ain't it?
Or when you humiliate the person that you supposedly love in a relationship, like that makes you a bum. So yeah, they some bums.
Have you ever humiliated anybody?
Not in front of people.
I don't. Yes or no? I don't know what that means.
Like not in a crowd. Like,
All right.
Does it matter who around?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, did you humiliate them?
I
Yes.
probably did.
So you've been a
My
bum.
mouth is reckless. I probably have been a bum to some people.
I'm getting to the bottom of it because he's laughing. I'm getting to the bottom because it need to be authentic.
Yeah,
I'm
listen. I'm never gonna be like, oh, I've
You
been.
can elevate to like you can be a bum and then be a better person.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna never be like, oh, I was the best bitch to a few niggas out here, because I probably wasn't shit. Especially when I was like trying to have a hot girl summer or some shit like that.
This was like a year ago.
Oh, that's
Or
neither.
2.
That's neither here nor there.
You're right. It's not. It's neither
But
here
no,
nor there.
I can't say that I've always been the best person, because I mean, you live, you learn, you grow. But I've always tried to be as genuine as possible. Now my mouth is stupid slick.
Why though? Why do you think that is? And then you're older now, so when you're getting older and you get more mature, like why aren't you like, let me fix that about me?
I think I fixed it now. You don't get too much out of me no more.
Okay, honestly, I could, and that, even though I don't know that part of you,
Yeah.
I can say that I've seen that. Even in posts, on social media, I've seen like the change in your posts.
Yeah.
Content is still there. Don't get me wrong, still the same
Yeah,
content.
I don't have too much to say now. But that's
You worded
because
better.
I try.
I've been
try.
saying, I ain't gonna lie, I tried to go do some research. I said I can't dig nothing up, man, from this year. I need 2020
I've
been a
been
good
low.
year for you. You've
I've been low key. Yeah.
I see why now. You know what I'm
I've been
saying?
low
'Cause
key. I think. So this might not be a good example, but it's true. My aunt is ruthless, and I'm the firstborn on my mom's side, and it used to always be me and her, but she from the Bronx, and she was in the military, and she say whatever.
That's
Like,
my mama.
I've seen her like cuss the lady out at Burger King. Bitch, I said no mayonnaise, and flung the goddamn bag back in there.
I mean, in her defense, she said no mayonnaise. So
She
it's
did. Listen, they didn't know who the fuck
Got you.
was on. But she's so raw and so uncut. And I think because I had a guy tell me, "Where you from?" Like, I was like letting his ass have it. But that New York started coming out, and he was like, where you from? I was like, I'm from here, but you might hear it.
You influenced from the Bronx.
Listen, that's where my mom from. But I feel like just hearing or not having the best examples of seeing women treat men. I've seen my aunt, like, degrade men. Mm-hmm. And just, like, that tongue, like, I watched her cuss a guy out, and he literally was like, tear.
Oh, he was soft, but that's kind of crazy. I'm sorry. I'm not standing for that. I'm just gonna walk away. Like, it don't bother me though. You can't really bother me. So
yeah,
they don't make men like they used to.
Whew.
Well, let's get into it. That's a good segue. You a segue god now.
Sheesh.
That's a good segue. Now
they
you are a segue god.
fucking don't. Goddamn it.
Because I did want to talk about that. You mentioned that a little minute ago about you feeling like men supposed to be able to protect women. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you didn't need that. But how you feel about the climate now? Because I see your post a lot. You posted about that a lot. As far as like the black women not protected, that was like a thing.
Oh,
like 6 weeks.
I always felt like that. My first real relationship was with my daughter's father, and he used to whip my ass. And I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up seeing that type of stuff. Like, my dad would never, you know what I'm saying? So being in this abusive relationship, I was just like, I felt like that was his way of showing me love, or that he loved me. But then after a while, I was like, this shit not supposed to hurt. Like, I'm confused at what's really going on right now. But just being in love and thinking, oh, we have a child, we should really try to make it work. You know, I continued to stay in a situation where I was being manipulated and physically and verbally abused.
How much of it you think was manipulation, and how much of it was you think you kind of making excuses for how he may have trying to show his love? Or did he tell you that? Did he tell you, like, that's how I show my love by?
No. But I watched how he treated his mother.
He's the same way?
Yeah. The first time I ever seen him, before he was abusive to me, he used to, like, fly off the handle to his mom. And I would be like, yikes. But then the 38-year-old Monique looks back on that and be like, well, bitch, you should have fucking left his ass. You know he wasn't going to respect you. Yeah. But, you know.
When you're young, I understand.
I was like 19, 20.
What's the saying? I said, like, how a man treated his mom, how he probably going to treat you.
Oh, absolutely. I don't believe that. I don't believe that to a fault. Like,
I must be a punk then.
Why?
Because I let my mama do whatever to me.
It's your mom. You only get one.
I mean, I don't know. I saw that and then didn't think twice about it.
I mean, when you say you don't fully believe that, like, what make you not believe that part? You seen a man treat his mom good and not treat you well or something?
Yeah.
But then maybe it's possible. Like, I feel like, I ain't saying it's true or not true. I don't know. It's probably examples where it not be true, but, you know, your mom, it's a certain, you look at her a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think his situation is different. Like, she left him with his grandmother.
To my baby.
My boyfriend. So, he treats his mom way different than he would treat me. And I don't want that to sound weird, but it could come off as weird, but he looks out for her, he talks to her, but sometimes he can get like whatever, loud, whatever, and just go off. But he never did that to me, so I don't. But I know his rationale for how it's a lot of trauma there,
right?
Because she didn't raise him, and so he feels like, I know in the back of his mind he feel like, you know, she left me. She dumped me off on my grandma. So he just treats her a certain type way, and I don't think it's because he wants to, but I think it's a lot of trauma and pain that he hasn't healed from.
Well, like I said, I can't tell you what to do and like that, but just keep your eye out on that. That's because you don't want to get in the habit of making an excuse for somebody.
No, definitely not. But I've been there.
Don't leave him.
Yeah,
don't leave him. That's what it's.
Shit. If I need to, the fuck.
No, I'm saying.
Listen, I know my worth, and I add text on that bitch, so I'm good.
Don't abandon him. Let me say that.
No. You know,
you leave, don't go back.
One thing that I'm appreciative of is, like, I've been in therapy for like the past couple of months.
What? That's another thing. So you just growing up and glowing up.
I'm trying.
You growing and growing. Okay.
I had some trauma that I felt like I wasn't.
You had to address it?
Yeah, I wasn't addressing. So ever since I started going to therapy, he's been so inquisitive about it. Like, tell me what she said, or da-da-da-da.
He want to go.
Yeah.
He want to go?
Yeah.
Take them.
We have a session set up.
What? Oh, more
Well,
than
not
big.
no. I'm just saying. Listen, we Black people need to invest. I pay my co-pays. I pay my premiums. I'm gonna get me some therapy, and I mean, I feel like it's only right because some stuff we've been through, we don't really think it's traumatic, but how. I've always said, I feel like I got daddy issues, because I knew who my biological father was. I had a relationship with his mother. Like, my grandmother did everything for me, but he wasn't around. And him not being around made me move funny in relationships. And it's because, I'm looking for something that I've been wanting from my parent. So yeah, I had to deal with that. Like, just dealing with stuff with my mom. I've been $300 a month.
Now, remind me to touch on that. 'Cause it's something about that you said I don't want to get on, but I don't want to skip past this part. As far as the Black woman protected thing. Now, I seen a video. I've seen it's been scenarios. It's other scenarios I can think of, but like I'm talking like before we got on the podcast. Let's say that before we got on the podcast, right? If a Black woman is getting beat up by somebody, right? Do you think another Black man should interfere in that, or should he not? Should he mind his business? I'm talking about situations like that, or the gas station videos you see where like it's a girl walking to the gas station and 100 men trying to holler at her, or bothering her, or should a girl like feel, or the girl pumping the gas when it's a man in a car who's able, like it's situations. I'm thinking all those situations to me revert back to this whole, I guess, Black women not protected narrative. I don't want to say narrative like it's not true. I'm just
That's hard because as much as you would like to help, sometimes it could have a bigger price tag on it. So I'm not sure if you heard about this, but it was a Black couple arguing in Atlanta, and a guy, just innocent bystander, was like, "No, chill out, bro. Y'all go home. Work that out. Don't do that out here in front of all these people. Blah blah blah." So he was like, "Nah, fuck that." So he was like, "No, just chill out. Don't disrespect the, just trying to be the peacemaker." And the guy went to his car, got his gun, came back and killed the boy. He didn't try to break it up or nothing. He was just like, we in a public place, don't do that. So at the cost of having to lose your life, that's tough. Because, we want to feel protected, but I don't want you to kill the nigga. I don't want you to kill me.
Right.
But I really don't want you to kill somebody else because they were trying to protect me. So it's just like a catch-22. I don't want to. I would never want to see that happen to a woman in public. But I would hope, and that if it was happening, and it don't have to be she being strangled or what I'm saying, just like you don't even have to like just be like hey you ain't gotta do that but I feel why people don't do it because of that particular situation. Or 5 minutes later, she's not gonna be mad at his ass no more. Right.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's like
that's my thing.
Yeah. Oh, I've told some of my homegirls that, like, hey, when you mad at him, I don't always want to know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't always good for me.
You're not gonna easily forgive him as much as quick as the person that love him gonna do.
Listen,
that.
Exactly. I'm still mad at a few niggas.
and
they over here happy.
Like, name them. No, I'm playing.
No. I ain't gonna do that.
She already gave us a good enough list.
No.
Forget the Augusta top rapper list. We got a Mo Bum list.
Hell yeah. The Mo Bum list is fire. I like that.
Listen,
Mo Bum list is fire, bro.
It's a few out there. Y'all gotta watch out.
That's funny.
It's more than scammers out here. There's some bums out here too.
Woo! It's hot out here, B.
But I guess in closing for that, like, what would you define as protection? Like, what would you define as that from us? Like, what? All right, let me ask this question better.
From strangers or
from
people you
men,
know?
No, from Black men. Like, what do y'all want from Black men that you all not getting to feel unprotected?
I just feel like whether you know me or not, if you see me in a situation where I'm in need, be there. Like, it don't matter. I could be on I was on the side of the road with a flat tire one time. You know how many people rode past me? And they was Black. And they were men. Yeah.
Everybody?
Like,
honestly, a lot of
and I was...
changed tires, so that's probably why they drove right by you.
Well, I started changing it myself. I just didn't want to. Like, my daddy is Tony Lewis. I know how to change my tire, but I didn't want to. Like, I was in like dress clothes, and you know what I'm saying. So it was just frustrating. And then finally,
How long you waited before you start changing your tire?
I sat there for a minute because I was like calling my brother, calling this person, and nobody's picking up, of course. And then I was like, fuck. And then I don't have roadside because I'm a little frugal. I'm not paying for that. So I sat there for maybe like 30, 45 minutes.
And then you doing change it yourself.
And they probably couldn't tell that I was in the car because my tent real dark. But once I got out, like I had on slacks, flats.
You're looking good.
I mean,
you're like, come help me.
Yeah.
Ah.
Like, but like if you see I'm in need, like, and don't do it on some thirsty type shit. Oh, let me pump your gas. I don't need you to help me pump my gas, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it like to be thirsty or no shit like that. But like when you see people in need, like, oh, I'm about to drop all these groceries. Oh, let me help you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shit like that. Or speaking up. And I think that's what it's more about. Like, for instance, when George Floyd got killed, do you know who Tamika Mallory is? So she's a black activist, powerful woman. Please look her up.
I did hear about her. Okay.
She's amazing. I love her. She can read me the goddamn yellow pages and I'd be enthused by it. But powerful woman, real strong voice. She's just out here making noise for black people. But when I saw a meme that said, we're so unprotected, but as soon as something happened to one of y'all, we the first ones on the front line. And that's true. You know, we out, anything happen to either one of y'all, we out there. But the same thing don't happen for us. When something happened to us, like with the I hate to go back to that, but with the Meg Thee Stallion thing, it was so many guys on social media was like, oh, she lying, or oh, she this, or oh, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like...
What about Breonna Taylor?
Oh, I don't really see a lot of hoorah about that from men. I see a little dabble.
I made 5 men's shirts with Breonna Taylor on it recently.
But you one person.
I see a lot of Breonna Taylor.
I mean, I do, but I don't see it from a lot of men. I see it from a lot of
I used to
women.
stay in Kentucky too, though. So.
Oh, got you. But yeah, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need you in that area. Those type of things, like not just I need help with my tire, but definitely in that area because that's what we're looking for, and not so much looking for, but that's a like, oh yeah, you know, this is where you lack at a lot.
But Mo, let me tell you something that Maine ain't gonna tell you. Meg Thee Stallion should not be the poster child for black women that aren't protected.
I mean, no, it was just example.
What make you think I want?
But why not?
Because you're the nice guy.
Nah, I think I'm the one that said it. Yeah, don't hold on.
But why shouldn't she be though? Like,
see, now I'm Maine offended.
Yeah, you stole my line. I'm the one that said it. I created that line. This nigga trying to steal my line on my own podcast. Let me tell you something Maine wouldn't tell you.
Thank you for putting me on, Slim. I appreciate it.
Man, I got you, man. You know what I'm saying?
A little insight is all the nigga be needing sometimes.
All right, so I do want to go back to that something you said earlier about the daddy issues, right? Mm-hmm. So I always wanted to ask you this because the more I knew about you, I don't think I asked this question though. Now, you said you didn't know your dad, right?
Mm-hmm. He's deceased. He's deceased.
You knew of him?
No, like I knew him, seen him. Hey,
but no relationship like that.
No relationship.
But Mr. Tony, he been with you since how long?
Since I was maybe like 3 or 4.
Okay, I guess you did have a father figure, but it just wasn't your dad.
Right.
But that feeling just always.
Yeah, because I know who my dad. Like I think it would be a bigger difference if
you never knew.
I never knew who he was.
Gotcha.
You know, then I'd be like, oh yeah, I got this great dad. I mean, and still, you know, I have this great dad because he's been nothing but great to me. He's never treated me like a stepchild. People that meet us or people who don't really know my family, they be like, oh, you and your dad look alike, and I be like.
If they don't know you, I got you. So, cause I'm the same. If they don't know the situation, they think that's your dad from like
absolutely
your biological dad.
Absolutely. I mean, so I think and plus, my grandmother always tried to pick up where my dad lacked. She bought me a car. Always, every Easter, I got an Easter dress up until I was 21. Like, put me in the best schools. Like, just she did everything, and I was her only grandchild for a long time. So yeah, signing birthday cards with his name on it, just stuff like that. And so knowing him and not having, I remember the first time he ever, like, we got into like a little tussle. I was at my grandmother's house, and my grandmother said, "Hey, is Tony picking you up?" Because I went to Joseph. She stayed around the corner from Joseph. So I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know if my mom or my dad picking me up. And so he was sitting there with her, and he said, "Yo, what?" And so I said, I don't know if my mama or my daddy picking me up.
You was in high school this time?
Yes.
So you feel like I got you.
Well, I felt like, bitch. Like, the fuck? Yes, that's my daddy. Like, this man has raised me.
But you mature this age, you old enough to be like,
absolutely.
I said what I said. And
yeah, I said what I said. So he stood up and he was like, "Yo, what?" I was like, "My dad." Like, and he brought that thing all the way back and was like, "I'm your daddy." And I was like, so he done knocked me down to the floor. Like, he gave me a good open hand. And as I was getting up, like, I saw my grandma cane out the corner of my eye. I grabbed that bitch and said, "Bitch, don't you ever hit me like that again." And like, I wailed on his ass for like maybe 5 minutes. But I was enraged. I was crying. I was upset. And I was like, why would you be upset that I, your child, acknowledges a man who takes care of me as my parent? He fills in the gap for you daily. Why would you be upset about that? I could, if I had a better relationship with my daughter's father and he was married to a woman who stood in the gap when I couldn't be there and never hurt my child, endangered her, or anything like that, it's nothing but respect there. At the end of the day, I'm not going to always be able to be around as a parent. So to have somebody fill in the gap is amazing, So I didn't understand why he was upset. So, I mean, I get it, but I felt like it was dumb.
Did you ever make up from that scene, that scenario?
Oh, no. It was just nothing. I think before he passed away, he tried to be a better papa. Like, he spent a lot of time with Caitlin, just trying to be better to her.
I think a lot of parents do that. They try to make up any mistakes with their grandparents.
Yeah. Yeah, he did that. Like, he would always, call. He never called me growing up or anything. And it's so funny because I wanted to be just like him. I got it when I got accepted to Clark Atlanta. He used to play football for Clark Atlanta.
What your dad did?
He nothing really. Like, the height of his life was like his college football career. But he was a spoiled brat.
Where he went, like where he played, what he did.
Went to Grambling and played there.
That's HBCU, right?
Mm-hmm. And then he went to Clark Atlanta. And he came after that. He ended up not graduating, came home, worked for a little while, but he was a struggling alcoholic. And that's what killed him. So, but I wanted to be just like him. He didn't even know it because he didn't know me. My proudest moment was when I got accepted to Clark Atlanta. I was like, oh my God.
You told him?
I didn't really have the opportunity. He was locked up.
Right.
Yeah, he was in and out of jail, DUI, stuff like that. But I was just so proud because my dad played football for Clark Atlanta.
Did he ever know that you wanted to be just like him? Did you ever get a chance to talk to him or tell him that at all?
No. He passed away in 2009. And like 6 weeks before he passed away, my grandmother, his mom, passed away. And we ended up finding out a lot of different things financially that he had did. And it enraged me. I couldn't believe he did those type of things to his mother or left her in those type of financial binds to a point where we couldn't even bury her, financially. And it bothered me. And I remember when she passed, his father, my grandfather, was still living, and he was like, "Well, we got to go to the hospital to tell your dad." I said, "Y'all go tell him. I'm straight."
When he passed, how'd you feel? Was it because of the grandma thing, or just the whole all through life?
It was just a void. I felt. I'm gonna tell you what made me feel bad. I felt bad for my brothers. I have 2 younger brothers. Those are his kids.
Oh, from his side. Okay.
Yeah. the youngest one, we're 20 years apart, and then the middle one, we're like maybe like 15, 13, 15 something years apart, something like that. I felt bad for them because they grew up in the house with him, so they had a authentic him.
Right.
You know, he raised them. He took them fishing. You know, he did daddy things with them. So I felt bad for them, and that was it. I didn't feel no type of way.
You told them still?
The baby.
I asked this because I try to end the podcast this way because I like clips, and I think what you're saying now. I don't know if you spoke this in podcast before. This is new. I'm hearing this story, this part here. I like it. It's interesting to me. Yeah. But you mentioned you know, him having 2 other sons. You ever think about talking to them since you more grown? You older now.
The baby just graduated from high school. We keep in touch. Except for when he asking me for money. I have an issue with that. I don't. He's
young though. You know young people do that. Man.
Yeah,
he
hit me with the, hey sis, can you cash at me? I want to put something on my game card.
That's what the big sis for. You a sugar sis. You a sugar sister.
No,
you
listen.
a sugar sister.
But the middle one, he don't talk to me, and I don't really know why.
That's good podcast material. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really know why. I remember reaching out to him because we collectively. My grandmother left us a lot of property. So we were about to sell some property or something that we had, and, you know, we needed everybody's signature. And he lives in North Carolina, and he told my stepmom, which is my baby brother's mom, that he didn't want to talk to me. And I was like, the fuck you don't want to talk to me for?
You reached out to him?
I reached out to him, but when he responded back, he responded to her, not me. And she knew what we were doing because at the time, my brother wasn't 18 and she had to sign for him.
Right.
But she was like, Monique, you know, he don't want to talk to you. I was like, what the fuck you want to talk to me for? I'm trying to sell the property. Shit, I'm trying to put some money in all our pocket. The fuck? You want to talk to me? Okay, cool. So I was like, well, what's the problem? And she never would tell me or whatever. But I think he resents me because I didn't take care of him because he lived with my grandmother and my dad.
And they both passed.
So
where
he never lived with his mom.
But where did he live after that?
With my baby brother's mom. With my baby brother and
it wasn't his mom though.
No.
Do you think about it now? Do you wish you would have? Or could you have anyway?
I don't know. Caitlin was really small then. That was 2009. I don't know if I was financially or mentally in a position to be able to raise a child that, like, he was maybe like 9 or something like that, and Caitlin was maybe like 4. So having small kids like that, I don't know.
But it's possible that's not why he mad, but you just assume that's why.
I'm assuming because like we didn't have any. We were so far in age. I don't know why else he would be upset or not wanting to talk to me. And it could be because he was here and I was here, and I probably never made time like I probably should have. I'll say that. I can woman up to that. But I just don't know why. And he, to this day, he married, going on with his life. He still won't talk to me. So I'm like, I'm not going to kiss your ass.
All right, well, that was interesting. I didn't know you had other brothers. I didn't know one. I knew you had
TJ,
yeah. I guess I wanted to kind of, in close, I want to ask you a few questions. Just what do you think is the biggest, what do you think is the perception of you right now? What is a perception of you?
No, ain't none.
Come on, Nemo.
No.
I got a few, so come on.
People that don't know me don't know like how down to earth I am. I think people might think I'm a little stuck up a little bit. I still get that. I used to get that in high school.
So you're not. I'm asking you, like, what's your perception, not misconception?
Yeah, I think the perception is that like I'm a bitch.
Is it true?
Yeah. No, I just don't take no shit.
So it's half true. It depends. Day-to-day basis, maybe.
I'm cool as fuck. Just I ain't with that funny style shit. Like, keep that stupid shit over there.
You make some good gifs. I'm got some good gifs here, bro. Let me tell you right now.
I ain't with that funny style stuff. And plus I'm older. I'm a lot older, so I see when I feel like people moving funny, like I'm like Homer Simpson. I'm gonna go ahead and fall back. But no, I don't really know because I've never been one of those people that gave a fuck about what nobody else was saying about me. Because I'm always gonna do what the fuck I want to do. And I don't hear the chatter. Like, I don't feel like nobody bold enough to make sure I hear the chatter. So,
Oh, I see you in your bag now.
I'm just saying. Because, you know, if people want to say shit about you, they will. And they'll put you in a position so you can fucking hear it.
True.
But I know a bitch better not never. So, I don't feel like nobody, you know, and not trying to sound full of myself, but I don't put myself out there in positions where bitches could say nothing. I'm real low key. I take care of my kid. I'm in school. I do my little thing. I ain't in nobody's lane but mine.
I like that. That was well put together.
So
you read your lines, I see. But this is I don't know if it's hard or not, but I had something in here. Well, two things I can't say was one was what if I wanted to play a game, but you got a man now, so I can't play that game. Like that just threw a whole section out. Dang, just a little too late. But what do you think is for as far as you and whether it's your podcast, whether it's just you as a person, as a mom, whatever, sister, whatever? What do you think is 3 things that you should work on for yourself?
My time management.
Oh, I like that.
Definitely. My time management and is key. Making more time for other people. Making more time for my family. My family always says that I don't make enough time for them. But I'm at a point in my life where I'm really protecting my peace. I'm looking at a lot of behaviors that happened and they're toxic. And I think they've been passed off as normal. And I don't want to keep going through those same type things with my family.
Right.
So I'm just learning how to protect my peace. And people don't like when you call them out and say that they're being toxic towards you. My mom especially.
Shout out to your mom.
Listen.
I'm on her side.
I don't know, but
she's a nice lady.
Listen, she all right, but you know she kind of snarly, so. But yeah, working on my time management, working on, you know, spending more time with my family and still being able to protect my peace.
You don't feel like you need to work on a lot of things, huh?
Fact though.
You know what I'm saying?
I won't say that. I'll say I never think about it.
Got you.
I never think the things that
women are always right.
No. Like the shit I feel like I need to work on be like stuff we ever talked about. Like my time management sucks ass. Like I had a deadline for work today and it was yesterday. And I ain't finished the shit till this morning.
I didn't know.
Yeah, so like I didn't finish it till this morning. My time management sucks ass. I feel like if my time management was better, everything in my life would like just spin.
How you think you need to fix that? What we gonna do to fix that, Mo?
I'm lazy. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm glad you. First thing is admitting. Now, how we gonna get lazy?
I don't know, cause like when I leave here, I mean, even though it's already late, I'm off from work tomorrow. No work tomorrow, but I'm gonna go get back in the bed and finish watching Girlfriends.
Wow.
When I could be doing homework.
You could do a podcast.
I could be doing a blog, cause I really want to get back into blogging more. I feel like I got a lot to contribute to the universe.
I know, right?
Really? Why you say that?
Cause me and man was just talking about that last night.
What y'all was talking about?
You.
Me?
I knew he was getting. I have to set up. We have pre-production. This is not a game. We got to do all this stuff. You know.
You got a team.
Be a team. Now, mother say that. Mother say that.
I said that to Cooks the other day. I was like, yeah. So me and my team was talking. He's like, oh, you got a team? Yeah. We sit down and talk about a lot of shit.
Yeah, me and man said you need to do blogs every week.
Yeah.
About what though?
No, we're not gonna do that. No, you know about what? About whatever. You and your man, I don't care. Matching Timbs, I don't care how you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
With some real cute pictures, because one thing I learned about selling T-shirts is that people like them cute little pictures.
Yeah.
So you make the blog with the cute little pictures.
Shout out to my friend Sharon.
That's who it is. The other podcast. She had a podcast, right? That's who it was.
Okay. Her and her husband do it together. The Right Effect.
Yeah.
But she has really been inspiring me lately to get back into my writing thing. So I'm definitely trying to work on it. I don't have a third thing. I'm sorry.
No.
I should probably cook more.
Learn how to cook.
No. Whoa.
I said that 'cause I never seen you. I never heard them.
I can cook.
I've been over there on some Sundays. I ain't smell no food cooking.
Because
You asked me for some water, though. You did ask me for some water.
That's all I got.
I ain't smell no food cooking.
My boyfriend complains that I don't cook enough. So I think I'm going to try and get back into that.
I agree with him.
I mean...
I never seen a picture of you in the kitchen either. Yeah, promote yourself. Put some food on your
Listen,
story.
I cooked a lot when Caitlin was little, but
Aw,
now
went
that
around
she
then. Come on now.
look, now that she's
Bring the time went around.
16, got her own money and can cook. I've taught her how to cook. She can cook.
That's what it was. Okay, so the other thing I thought was the person that you pay or whatever, your therapist, that's what you call it, right? You should do a podcast with that person.
Really?
You should. I did a podcast with a therapist before. That's like my favorite one of my favorite ones, because it's a lot to talk about. You could unpack stuff. Maybe not through you, but through other things. People can help.
So I do have something that I'm working on. I think y'all might like it.
If you put it out, yes. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna keep.
Well, people have to sign up for it.
Sign me up now.
Okay.
No, I'm not. What is it?
No, because you're not gonna do it. I know you're not gonna do it. Something that me and some people on my team was talking about that I thought would be a good idea, and they did too. And it came up because I went to dinner with Rashonda and her friends, and one of her homegirls was like having an unpacking session at the table. And I was like, me, when I hear stuff like that, I'd be like, y'all come to my house tomorrow, we're gonna record, we're gonna try to do this again. And so for me, I felt like it was therapy for her. So I want to do something called Soul Sessions with Mo, but people have to sign up for it, and they have to be willing and open to just kind of unpack a few things. And not that I'm gonna just tell you how I feel about it, my perception of it. But I feel like it's a good little.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I do too. So we're gonna see.
I think if you execute it, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
So learn your camera. You know what I'm saying? Get everything right.
We're gonna talk because I got that kind of camera. So
yeah, we put out some good work. I want you to put out some good work.
Yeah,
like
I know.
us.
I'm jealous.
Hey man, you tired? You just got come to the team. Man.
But y'all, no disrespect, but y'all don't have as much shit on y'all plate though.
What you mean?
No, I'm sorry. Describe that. I got a kid too.
You have 2 kids.
Yeah, I got
and
2
you
daughters.
work, but maybe not you.
12 hours
but
a
like
day.
Slim got all the time in the day to do whatever he need to do.
You think that?
Yeah.
That's why I love perceptions. People that don't know me always say stuff like that.
Well, I mean, no, I'm saying you have more time to dedicate to your craft.
I feel why you think that.
I mean,
it's not true.
Speak
though,
on it.
but I
Why is
feel
not
you.
true?
why is it not true?
This is not a Mo Soul session.
But no, like between like he don't have no kids, work.
Just because I don't have kids don't mean I don't take care of people.
I mean, I get it, but
I will say
small
this, though.
people, a lot of small people.
I will say this because I think I know where he's getting at. He do take care of somebody. But I think he might not have like our plate might look different. Than
Right.
His drive though is crazy.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
With him, no matter how late he stay up, for some reason I don't know why he wake up at 7 every day. I don't know why. Maybe 6.
Well,
You
aren't
see me
you?
on social media?
Aren't you former military?
He not.
I thought he was in the
Never
military.
been.
Look at him. Stop.
I mean, no, he's. I've listened. We've had
His mom.
conversations,
His mom.
and
Yeah, my mom was in the military.
got you. Okay, but military guys always wake up at the ass crack of day. That's why I said that.
Oh no, I'm a
still just
pure
military
blooded
guy.
hustler.
I did. I listen because I remember him saying something about the military. So I
Yeah, my
always
mama
thought.
was in the military, but I'm a pure blooded hustler. So
Oh, I know
I
what it
wake
was.
up
You
at the crack of
said
dawn.
you were a military brat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. But okay, yeah.
Dude, I have
So,
no third thing. No
No,
third thing.
you got
Nothing to
one?
work on. For you?
yeah.
Just time management. I would say I think you gotta make goals, but meet them. I think you make goals well. You don't meet them well.
No.
That's what it is. You do
Yeah.
make goals.
I
well.
write them, put them down, put them on the wall.
But to me,
I'll
it's
never,
like-
I'll never cross them bitches off.
you got a vision board.
But
Yes.
you do all the initial steps, but you just stop.
Because, and Rashonda said this, and we said it.
I gotta holler at her too, cause she on my list too.
We said it because we knew it was something that you would say. We always, as women, some women, when life gets in the way, everything else got to take a seat. And that's kind of how that's how I am. And not saying like when bad things happen, but like when anything in life shifts, all my creative shit got to sit to the side and wait.
I just told Blue that too about episode 1.
Right.
I was like, bro, when you got personal stuff going on in your life, that needs to take a seat. You got to handle business.
How do
No,
you
yeah,
how do
I'm
you
the same
focus
way.
through that?
How do I focus
I
through that?
do it.
I act like it never happened.
Yeah, me too.
Women
I try to-
function so differently.
I try to podcast through it.
1 hour for a week, I can pretend like that never happened for 1 hour.
Remember what, I don't know if you were listening, but remember what I told you, what I was kind of going through, what I got to do tomorrow?
Right.
Like, that has really had me in a bad space.
Understandable.
So, and then, like, having to, like, kind of transition through that by myself, and not knowing how to feel. Some days I'm okay, some days I'm crying, you know. So it's just like
so I see that it's an emotional kind of effect there.
Yeah,
I know I can't speak for men. I just think of me, like, I just want to be in a certain space all day. So if I'm ready in that space and I got something lined up, that's still gonna happen.
Yeah.
I want to do 2 now because I don't want to be in that space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I done did podcast on some of the worst days.
And bro, you know what's funny? I had a bad day today. Me and my mom got into it about some stupid stuff. And I was telling somebody, I was like, all I want to do is just record all day. That's it. I don't want to do nothing else. I just want to drink and record.
Well, you definitely started drinking. You definitely been drinking.
Oh, I've been drinking all day.
I would want to be in the bed all day.
I gotta work.
Yeah. For now, when you're going to something, just say I'm going to something. You don't tell me what it is. I might not. If it's too long, I'm not gonna respond.
Okay.
I don't like paragraphs. But you know, you let me know. I'm gonna say, nah, you gotta record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need a manager. That's what you need. You need a manager.
You want to be my manager?
We'll talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But you need a
You
manager.
should for real, because I told you the podcast. I'm thinking about managing.
Yeah, I know you should.
We should start.
I've been told you that.
Yeah.
You playing games.
See, I think that would work for me, because when Maine would be like, all right, we recording this week, and I'd be like, but I know I can't tell him no. So it was a lot of weeks that I recorded. I really didn't want to, but once I got in the room and turned the mic on, I was great.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I was good. I was in the zone. But I know if he texts me and be like, "What we doing this week?" Then I'm be like, because I'll text Tanya and be like, "Maine didn't already call me."
Maine would be the perfect manager too. Because I don't know if you see that notepad he got over there. You don't see that often.
It's some weeks. Come on now.
Oh, that's
He'll be
that
the
fool.
perfect manager. He'll be the perfect manager for real.
But yeah, I feel like
That's one over there.
my time management one is a lot. Because if I could balance
That's a Libra one.
life, school, my kid,
Balance. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Time management and balance.
and balance, yeah.
Talk to your therapist about that. Find some ways. Since you
we-
pay her,
we've talked
find
about
some
it.
ways. And
We've
then we'll
talked
talk
about it.
too, but
Yeah.
You gotta have
give you
tough skin
friendly
to have a
advice.
manager though.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be on your ass.
I know he ain't going to tell me nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, he probably the only person I could deal with. Because,
man give good advice though. He don't take it, but he give it.
yeah.
There
We
we go.
had a lot of talks. Like,
No, Slim trying to get into something. We're not getting there. Matter of fact,
When I tell Maine something, either he gonna accept it and not say something, or he gonna be like, "This nigga tripping." It's only
That sound about right.
one or two ways.
that sound about right.
When he tell me something, I'll be like, "Yeah, you right, bro."
this was
And I
dope.
move
This was a
forward.
dope episode. It was an amazing episode. You know, Mo came
Oh,
and did her thing.
get back to your notes.
Mo came and did her thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
That was it. My notes is done. I'm good. I do want to ask you, like, just for season 4, what can we expect from Conversations with Mo?
Season 3, I try to do more interviews. I'm gonna do more.
I noticed that. That was, yeah.
And you know what? Lamp said, best advice he ever gave me. He was like, "You do better when it's just you and the other person." And I went back and listened to a lot of episodes when I'm not influenced or I'm not in the room with my homegirls, I'm in my bag. Like I really enjoyed the interview I did with Ray Weber.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
I really like what I did with the Blair brothers. Like, just a lot of little stuff, you know, that I really think that worked out real well. So I'm gonna do interviews, but I really want to work on this Soul Sessions thing. I really want to do something a little different, a little spin on it this time around. But season 4 is gonna take us from the end of the year probably to maybe like spring.
Don't say that. It's gonna take us from when you start until when you feel like stopping. That's where you're gonna.
Well, to spring, because
You know, feel like stopping.
spring break.
You might feel like stopping in January. You might want to reboot in spring.
I don't know.
Don't give yourself-
January my birthday month, so you know we're gonna.
You gonna record every day.
No, but every week, like we normally
there you
do.
go. But I just think that, you know, now especially you got all your material, everything. Like,
Yeah.
there's no excuses. You gotta put
COVID.
content out. Nah, you home. It's just,
I know.
You can do one with just you.
Inviting people in there, like I be checking temperatures
You
at
ever
the
did a
door.
podcast by yourself?
No,
I'm
that's
challenging you to do that.
that's on my list.
Do that. Season 4.
Rashonda said,
That's how you start
"Hey,
season off.
do one by yourself." I was like, I can't sit there and talk.
I'm telling you.
She
telling you.
I listened to one she did by herself, and it was cool. I just couldn't see myself talking for that long period of time by myself.
You can.
I liked it. I heard.
I'm telling you, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. I think you can do it.
That's first on the list.
Do that.
Thank you, manager.
You do that. You do that.
I do podcasts by myself when people be right next to me talking too.
Chill
I
out.
just did one.
All right. Yo, you were trying to just, man.
I was like, what?
So when can we expect the first episode?
First episode, first week of November.
All right, cool.
That gives me next week to really just.
Is it gonna be by yourself, or you gonna have somebody on?
Well, you just told me I need to do season opener by myself.
I'm just first week of November. I'm thinking November. That's you got Culture Fest coming out. If you're gonna have Libra on the pocket, that'd be dope to do.
Yeah, because she actually stopped me in studio and was like, "Hey, you want to do X, Y, and Z for Culture Fest again?" I like Culture Fest, so I hate that we didn't get a chance to do it in August. So yeah, I'm down. I'm gonna have to reach out.
You did good. This was good. I appreciate you coming through.
Listen, I felt the type way because there was so many other people that was on here before me, and I was like,
"You've been on, but not the new format.
Not the new with the lights and the good HD quality video."
But I told him, he'll tell you, I was like, I'm gonna have more on. Even let me tell you, I don't do reschedule. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't do reschedule.
Why did we reschedule?
You wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't know.
I can't remember why though.
But no, the first time I think your cousin. So I understood that you were still there.
Yeah.
And I thought that day would have been wrong. It wouldn't have been the same vibe anyway.
That was the day of the
second
funeral,
time,
I think.
you had to pick somebody up. So
Yeah.
But yeah, you got it rocking though. I told him, I said, he was thinking, I'm surprised you still. I'm gonna do it. It's Mo.
Listen, the day we were supposed to record, one of the days we were supposed to record was the day after the funeral.
Yeah.
And I was just being there with my family, just was where I needed to be. I don't think I would have been in a good headspace to be able to like have a good conversation like today.
Yeah, today was dope.
Yeah, today was real dope. So, and y'all know, I would keep praying for my family. Like they still don't have a lot of
answers.
Yeah. So, and my cousin got 3 kids. And
yeah, I seen this. I knew him. So.
Oh yeah. So.
I went to school with him.
Yeah. So that's been difficult. But we pushing through.
All right, man. Tell me where you got the sweater from, man.
Shout out to Latasha.
Fat though.
I want to. Is she making something new? Because she did say she was gonna do something different.
I don't know.
You know.
Yeah, she said she's coming out with some pieces.
Yeah,
he might know. Slim might know. I don't know.
She did say she was coming out with some pieces. I didn't know what to expect because she's teaching this year and she's expecting. So.
She what?
She's expecting.
Everybody supposed to know that or no?
I mean, it was on Facebook.
You knew that? All right, man. That's the podcast.
I'm not getting into that.
Listen, it was on Facebook.
I didn't see it.
It was on Facebook.
I probably was at work or something. All right, season 4.
Season 4, November.
First
Thursday in November.
Season yet to come.
Yes.
Season 4 about being in your bag. About take over. You know what I'm saying? Knock all these new podcasters out the way.
Where are they at?
Oh, there we go. I like that. Hey, what I'm talking about. We out.
I don't hear you. Where they at?